What's up, y'all, and welcome to What's Smoking at the Movies. We just finished another good one. This is the podcast where we get lit and talk that good shit about the films, y'all. And I'm joined by the homie, Tony P.
Lot of mercy, child. That motherfucking movie, child.
So before we get into it, let me bust the synopsis down real quick. So basically, it's a story of it's kind of like Sorry to Bother You, because it is in a near future that isn't quite what's happening now, but everyone is forced to be in a relationship. And if you can't find a suitor, you're taken to a hotel where you have 45 days to find one. And if you can't find one in 45 days, you get transformed into an animal. So yeah, it stars Colin Farrell, and John C. Reilly make some appearances. And I thought that John C. Reilly basically just played John C. Reilly. But other than that, I didn't recognize anyone else.
Like, okay. He was almost like Hodor for a second from Game of Thrones. I'm like, bro.
But it was weird how I was baffled by the whole movie. Because
that's a word to use, like baffled.
The surreal tone was crazy.
It was literally Get Out Part 2 Caucasianary version.
Yeah, that was
point 2.7.
Yeah, it had vibes like that. I definitely see what you mean. And what the first weird thing is that Colin Farrell has his dog with him. That's actually his brother.
I knew that off rip. I was like, that gotta be a family member, his wife. It's somebody. Yeah. But they just close for whatever reason.
And then, they ask him what he wants to be, and of course, that's where we find out why the movie's called the Lobster. Because he says, if I don't make it, I'd like to be a lobster because I like the sea and lobsters live forever.
He saying some extra shit about that lobster shit. He's like, lobsters, they live until 100 or whatever, but he was unhappy as hell, dirty of his life. Ooh, snap. And then he can pretty much reproduce forever, but he wasn't even fucking. I'm like, you just want to be somebody that you're not over. It's too much. Okay, a lobster.
Yeah.
It's so random.
And so with the lobster shit, I thought that was interesting, but I think the whole movie had like a certain como se dice whiteness to it. I mean, it's in England, I get it, but there were literally no people of color, period.
No minority at all.
But it added
no Spanish. Yeah. It wasn't no.
But you know what? It added to the surreality of it. It allowed them to just tell a tale. It kind of stopped noticing.
White people. At least it was that. It was white people.
Yeah. At least there wasn't like one black dude just getting fucked up at the hotel.
Okay, what you trying to be? The chupacabra? The fuck you think?
And so, at this hotel, they go hunting every day with trank darts, and they kill loners. And we don't know who loners are. Like, we just know that there are people in the woods, and they're shooting these people.
See, I thought the loners were just going to be all the single people in general. Like, just everybody that's single. But they was like, so it's the single people going out to go hit the loners. So I said, who's the loners?
So I wasn't quite sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What a twist!
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, the loners are the people out there, and we find that out later on in the movie, but they have so many weird practices, and they don't explain anything during the movie.
Like, nobody can have sex? Like, at all?
Yeah.
The loners, a.k.a. the wildlings, the hotel people, a.k.a. the inside house niggas, like, nobody can do nothing.
But the weird thing to me is that they kept blue balling the dude. Like, the chick kept rubbing it. Like,
exactly. She was pretty Ricky in the dick. Just grinding on it, but they did shit with it.
And then... and so I'm like, oh, that wouldn't be bad. Like, if I couldn't fuck, if somebody's gonna come through and just grind on me until I bust, like, I'm cool with that. But then she gets up and leaves. It's like, wait.
But that's why it was white people. Because it was black people, we gonna 50 cent that pussy. Put the panties to the side. Because we're not gonna. Blue balls is real.
Yo, that blew my mind. And so while you're watching it, you get a sense for how much of the movie is there. But it's long. But you don't get, like, I was caught up in it. For real. Mm-hmm. And, like, everyone is awkward. Like, everyone. I thought that was cool. Awkward. I thought that was, because, like, that's what life is like.
I guess that was the norm. Everybody just being awkward.
But that is
finding whatever your awkwardness is in somebody else, basically.
Right. And so, like, the thing is, to be a couple, you have to be alike in some way, in addition to just having...
no, alike in an extraordinary way. All those people are white, so we're already alike. That's one. All these people alone. Okay, so that's just two. All of us have to be in this motherfucking hotel, Transylvania, mad as hell, with blue balls, blue coochie.
I think that's four. So have a black actor or any other colored actors, because to make it more like Nameless Faceless, to get that kind of like you're a number until you find somebody with some other weird shit.
It was very the Holocaust, but not as bad.
And what's up with the role playing? The dude talking about eating alone, and he starts choking on the shit. Eating with a partner. So like, if you can't swallow your food, then you probably need a partner to eat with.
I don't think they believed in best friends, because basically, I guess you can't go on brunch with nobody. I guess you can't hang out with the homies or a girls' night out or whatever. Like, bitch, like. I can do this by myself. If I'm choking on my own shit, there's a hotel staff. There's a restaurant staff, manager.
The hotel staff.
Just gonna watch a bitch, huh? Because I'm alone as hell.
Y'all can't smoke, but we finna be burning them down while y'all hunting.
That part. I'm about to smoke every leaf outside. I don't give a fuck what it is.
I was about to say, there's no weed. Like, there's definitely no weed or like any good drink.
They don't know about happiness already, so I'm just gonna smoke everything I see.
Right. See.
And find somebody else that's that way, and then we're gonna be the fuck together.
See, I wouldn't have lasted long. I would have been a motherfucking orangutan, just chilling somewhere.
Not an orangutan. You would have Jungle Book that motherfucker.
I want to show the whole world my ass. What's up?
See.
Bow at all times.
Okay, you're an orangutan. See, I'd have been like, bitch, I'm gonna be an owl.
An owl?
Because one, I'm a fluffy bitch. I can fly the fuck away from y'all hoes, go somewhere else.
So you're gonna be a Drake fan even in this world?
I don't know, but I'm gonna look at your ass like, bitch, with these big ass eyes. You got me fucked up trying to turn me into a motherfucking animal, bitch, and I'm gonna claw the shit out of their ass. Owls is about that life, shit. And what the fuck?
So they get these. So whenever it's time to hunt, they'll be different. Like they pick them to hunt at weird times. They'll be like dancing at a banquet, hunt time. They'll be eating breakfast.
That's probably because they noticed motherfuckers wasn't there. Like, hold up, there's a lot of less single motherfuckers than I thought. Where these bitches at? I'll round that shit up. Or get your ass and get these motherfuckers on my motherfucking porch. It was one of them moments. Get your ass up.
I didn't know what to think. And then so that's like half the movie. And Colin Farrell's time runs out. And no, his time doesn't run out. It wasn't that his time ran out. It's just that crazy bitch. No, his time was running out. And he's like, you know what, fuck it. I'm out of here. Like, he tried to connect with a couple other girls. It wasn't really working. And then, boom. He actually decides that he wants to get with the psychopathic chick that had all the kills. Like, she just been in there living on her kills. And so, they get together after he fools her. And she realizes that he ain't with the shit when she kills that nigga's brother, the dog. Stomps him. And she makes one of my favorite moments, which is what we're about to lead into, favorite moments and all that, was when she asked him if he heard her killing the dog. And he's like, oh, no. He's like, oh, no, damn, you are a deep sleeper. And then she made the noise. Your dog made this noise.
And then I murdered the fuck out of him.
He went into the
I purged his ass right in front of you, but bitch, you ain't wake up. Her facial expressions was black as hell. It was like she was sitting in a church pew ready to go, and the church service was still going. That's what she was getting.
My mom has definitely looked at me like that, like at the in the checkout line when I have a CD in my hand. What's up? You got $20 for a CD?
F-U-Q-Q-E-D. Fucked her up. Niggishly, ghettoly.
Yo,
you done killed my brother.
That's
also my dog in front of my face while I was asleep. And your coochie not even that motherfucking good, bitch. Like shit. Like the sex ain't even that fucking popping. I'm all trying to kiss you and shit and trying to snuggle and try to.
Yeah.
Bitch. You mannequin the fuck down. Real mannequin challenge in the bed.
And so this whole time we've had a narrator and we don't know who that narrator is.
Like, a hoe that left. Shit.
That part.
It was probably the black bitch at the very beginning because shit. Once I asked break them terms in the Greek. Should I check your ass in? I gotta get the fuck up out of this motherfucker. I ain't gonna work here no more. Yeah. That bitch wasn't in the rest of the movie.
Well, no, but so
she's narrating.
He ends up trying to leave after he transforms her into something. You never find out what that is, but I think that he transformed her into a cockroach. I think he transformed that bitch to a cockroach.
Why? Well, why do you think he transformed? Because they ain't show shit cockroach in the bitch.
No. But what do you feel? Like, what is the one feeling that you feel?
Because cockroaches live forever, I guess technically.
No, but revulsion. And you are trying to kill that. There's no other interaction that any other living thing has with a cockroach other than killing it. So,
okay.
I'm saying that'd be the most fucked up thing to be. For me, a cockroach, like damn, it's like being an ugly nigga. You know what I'm saying? Ugly niggas are like cockroaches.
I don't know what the fuck you probably would have made out.
Well, no, ugly niggas are like cockroaches because when like an ugly nigga comes through, like ironically, like chicks like cockroaches then because they scatter. See that? Levels.
So you're not for it. You're not for it. Okay.
No. So he tries to escape, and I'm like, at this point, this is when I realized that the whole city and area was affected by the couple thing, you know. Mm-hmm. And then he finds the single folks, but they really single. So it's like on one hand, on the hotel, you have all of this pressure to get together, and then on the outside, with the people who live in ponchos in the woods.
You're like, y'all motherfuckers didn't get together. If y'all gonna try to get together, go to fuck back in the goddamn hotel.
No, there's no, like they don't want them, they tried to get them not to leave and stuff.
No, I got that part, but it's just literally the lesser of two evils. Like, either come the fuck outside, fuck with us, loner as fuck. Yeah. Ain't no kissing, cause that red lip shit. Ain't no fucking, just like the hotel, so you should be okay with that already. The fuck, you gonna be a lonely bitch like me. She went to her parents' house lonely as fuck and brought them along, mad as fuck they was coupled up and chilling. That was weird. So basically that's what the fuck it is. Well, no, you're not in a hotel, getting a couple up, you gotta be a lonely bitch.
Those parents were never explained. That was weird. Like, that whole scene.
Well, maybe, that shit threw me. Yeah, it did throw me.
They're just sitting there like having, you know what I'm saying?
They're about to fuck.
That good foreplay.
They're about to get a pop. You about to finger stinky pinky down.
We living in the woods. How do you have parents that you talk to in this whole thing? Like, that was just a plot point that, like, to me didn't make sense
at all.
But then when they so like she developed, since they can't show affection, and they got the red kiss where they cut your lips and force you to kiss. First of all, that wasn't gross because of it being a punishment. But imagine if you kiss somebody with some dirty blood.
That's it. Yeah.
Fuck your whole shit.
No, I get it. It's just too much going on.
I mean, we live in Atlanta. Dirty blood is everywhere around this motherfucker. So they develop a language, like a body language to
okay, they did that whole tweet. I looked over to the left. Means I love you. Okay, and all that kind of shit. Throw them motherfucking bowls, bitch. I'm trying to fight that pussy.
I think that shit was tight. I think that
was interesting.
That was cool.
That was good sign language. I give him that.
And he initially only tried to get with her because she was short-sighted. But that chick was the narrator. Like, we were talking about
she was.
So yeah, like that's the narrator. But the narration ends as they get closer and they're talking about their escape, and you realize that someone else is then reading her like diary. So jig is up, what's up, and they blind this hoe under the guise of like getting her LASIK eye surgery, which is.
I mean, she was dumb as fuck writing all her shit down any fucking way.
That's true. That's super true. Like, that was dumb. Who are you writing for?
Where's you hiding this fucking journal?
But no, so she's blind, and that just so you know it. Now we're getting to the third act. Like, that was like the beginning of the third act, and so now they have to decide whether or not they're gonna leave. Like, things are different now, and there was, you know, first you talk about leading lambs to the slaughter. After Shawty was blinded, remember when old girl pushed her friend to the knife?
Basically.
And then laid down next to her. And
I was like, bitch.
Yo, that shit was crazy.
McKeon with this.
So then they make their getaway. You know, blind woman and Colin Farrell. Is that Winona Ryder? Or a different?
Her last name is Watson. I know that. I can't remember her first name.
She was in The Mummy.
She was in Constantine.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I just forgot what the fuck her first. I just never. Last name's Watson. I know it's not Emily. Emily Watson. I know it's Emily.
Emma Watson is a different actress.
I know it's not an M. I was like, fuck. What is the? I'm trying to figure out. I'm gonna Google it.
So yeah, we definitely don't want to spoil this movie. I feel like everybody that hasn't seen it should definitely go check it out. But give me some of your favorite beats, some of your favorite moments. Moments. Yeah.
I mean, at the very beginning, I'm not gonna lie, that slick got me. Like, when the bitch literally just like shot the fuck out the cow or donkey or whatever. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
That's how it started. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
It's like, I wonder if that was her man, or if that was, you know, it goes back to Colin Farrell. And I fucked with how Colin Farrell just literally had his little statement of, I guess, when he went to the hotel. But yeah, I think it was real interesting, like the whole like control aspect when we went to the hotel. It's like, so I had me a gay experience before my wife of 11 years, and I'm like trying to switch back up, you know, like they're a bisexual option. And the bitch went straight to like, no nigga, we ain't got none of that. So y'all gonna be hetero, you gonna be straight. It is what it is.
And then you didn't hear anything about any other gay people throughout the movie. So I'm like, gay people exist in the world?
I mean, we have 45 days to fuck the motherfucker, so let me try to everybody in this motherfucker. I only got a couple options. Shit.
Y'all niggas weren't getting terrorized.
You know. And then there was also the bitch that was in damn on the bus that was trying to offer her snacks, her goodies, her cakes,
that was
her
lit.
services. She was very Tiffany Haddish ready. That bitch.
Shawty was ready with the snacks.
She was like, you get mouth, you get anal, you can do whatever you like.
I always swallow.
But then I'd like to, I'll definitely kill myself if I don't get some soon. Like, this was the only bitch that had blue, purple, all that kind of coochie.
All the balls. Yeah.
Yeah, she was definitely about it. I was like, bitch, if there was black people, you'd have a whole train on your ass. It was terrible. But yeah, that was like two of my little favorite parts. Just stuck out with me. It was a hot ass mess, and I liked it.
Well, for me, after that same chick killed herself, and I didn't realize that the sound was her.
That part.
And so she jumped off the first floor and just fucked herself up. But the chick's having tea, staring at this shit. That kind of got me. That was crazy.
I think that bitch was a lesbian. She was getting the tea while drinking tea while shortcut. And she barely went to be with fucking Colin Farrell ass. Like, okay, I'm trying to see your face, your bitch ass face, but you trying to smash, nigga.
If I had to pick one more, even though I didn't like it when I saw it, but it gave me a reaction, is the end. When, when he's about to fuck his shit. When he's about to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That part.
Colin Farrell gave a good performance. It definitely takes some getting used to with the satirical elements.
Very satire.
But I loved it. I am going to give this 5 out of 5 stars. I loved this movie.
Oh, really? Okay.
It speaks to being like, what it's like to be like super single, what it's like to, be pressured in a relationship, and like it made fun of it. So I like that take.
I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5.
3-point fizzle?
Yeah. Like,
okay.
5 is too perfect.
What weren't you fucking with about it?
What?
What weren't you fucking with about the movie?
The ending pissed me off.
Really? Because you thought he was going to dip?
That was definitely the fuck one.
Yeah.
It was just too many slow parts that made no fucking sense. Just like you said with the goddamn parents.
Yeah.
And just certain parts was just not, almost like the Purge.
Like the shopping montage.
What happened at the very beginning.
Yeah.
They could at least say at the very beginning, like, this is why the earth is, like, we have to, like, so I don't.
Right.
Oh, shit.
Nah, you good, homie.
But it was just only that one city, obviously, so, I mean, I guess. But
yeah.
Other than that, I mean, it was very interesting. It was very, very motherfucking unique and very original. I'll give them that.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely made me think, so.
Yeah.
If it made me mad at the end that it didn't end I wanted, then obviously it gave me the reaction I needed.
I like
That's
that.
how I see it. Like, fuck, there's not more. Okay. At least I wasn't over it type shit. So
yeah.
I'll give it a 3.
Okay. So, before we get out of here, give me one suggestion, one piece of media, a movie, TV show, anything that you that you're rocking with that you want to suggest to the people.
Talking about movies-wise and stuff?
Movies or TV. Just anything that you'll watch aside from porn. Cause like, don't nobody need porn recommendations. We got that on lock.
That's exactly what I was going to throw out there.
Skin Diamond, we see you.
Let me think. Movie-wise, randomly, I did actually if you guys haven't seen this movie already, it's called Buried. I'll probably say it's probably one of the most horrific movies I've ever seen in my life. So that people can find it. Who started it and when do you know when it came out? If I'm correct, I think it probably came out in like 2010, maybe.
Okay, so last 10 years, so pretty easy to find.
Just about,
cool.
I think it was with Ryan Reynolds. He's actually the main character.
Nice, starring Deadpool. I like that.
I seen it originally, I think, on Hulu, but I think they might have taken it off. So you might want to just check either Tubi TV, which is like another free little app or whatever, or just like go on Google, because that's kind of what I did. Okay. That was a really, really, really phenomenal movie. And if you do like a TV show, there is. Goddamn.
That was a bullet point right there.
It really was. Like, just saying. Damn it. The name of the show is called The Terror.
I've heard of this, but I've not seen it. So that's good.
I just started watching it. It's actually slick, real deep.
So The Terror is the show. And what's the name of the movie?
Horror-esque movie. Buried.
And Buried with Ryan Reynolds? Okay.
Check them shits
So y'all go check them out. And if I had to give one for y'all this week, you know what? Go rewatch The Office. If you haven't seen The Office, go rewatch that. And if y'all need a movie, go watch CB4. We're definitely gonna do CB4.
Come on, CB4. Yeah, that's the real throwback.
Yeah, we definitely gonna do CB4 on the podcast. But CB4 is an NWA spoof. So you should watch Straight Outta Compton and then watch CB4 after that. And it stars Chris Rock. Yeah, but this has been What's Smoking at the Movies. Thanks for tuning in, y'all, and see you next time. Peace.